who's going to win coming up? Let's give our predictions. Who we got?
NFC, man, that's a tough call. Look at the injury list to make a true educated choice if you're going to gamble.
Vegas.
You know, and what have you. But I'm rolling with the Saints, man. We talked about the movement. Yeah. And I think that movement's going to keep rolling. They playing. If they wasn't playing in the NO, in that dome, I'd probably go the other way. Yep. Reggie Bush ran the ball in the NFL the way a lot of people felt he should run the ball. I think he's been getting down his whole career, but he got down the way I always expect him to get down. Bust through the hole, knock a few heads, then juke and give people what they want to see. I'm going with the NO.
Well, my overview of the whole NFC is like this. Ryan Williams will have a defense that is ready for Brett Favre's passing attack, which Minnesota and Childress will have to rely on all day, Adrian Peterson. Here's the key to the whole entire game. If Breeze gets the time and we don't have Pat Williams, Kevin Williams, and what's Mr. Mullet Boy, Jared Allen running up in his ass, he cool. And like you say, karma goes, what goes around comes around, and Brett, this is one of the things that'll come around and go around and bite you in the ass. So I would say Minnesota, but shit, New Orleans, Wody, let's go.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Adrian Peterson is going to have to discover, create, and invent his true legacy. If they win this game, it's going to be because of Adrian Peterson, not Brett Favre. I'm going to tell you, if they lose this game, it's going to definitely be because of Brett Favre. I think the Saints secondary is getting healthy again, and he likes to slang it, and he going to slang it right into some picks, which will end up being turnovers, and you ain't going to be able to keep up with them. On the offensive side for the Saints, they do have a run game. They're definitely going to have to utilize it, and if they keep utilizing Reggie Bush the way they have been, which is, a punt return here, get him in space on one of those little quick screens, that's going to open up all a high-powered offense down the field. With Drew Brees, they got a solid line, which is very underrated. I see the Saints doing it.
I like what I see out of the Saints as well. I think that Sean Payton learned his lesson when he played the Dallas Cowboys and how those ends can get in there real fast and shut your game down. I think Brees is not going to hold the ball for any time. I think he's going to get that ball out very quickly. They got enough weapons. I think the downfall, another thing that I got to factor in on that defensive side with the Saints, Darren Sharper knows Brett Favre. And I think he's going to ball hawk. Don't be surprised if the old veteran get a couple of interceptions to cap it off. And like we all say, the football guys frown on bullshit and Bush League type play. Minnesota, you've been neglecting Adrian Peterson, and it's going to bite you in your ass.
Hey, if you gamblers take Minnesota +4 for the points only and take the under.
Now the AFC.
AFC, man, oh my God, I'd love to see Peyton and them because see, sometimes you need to be careful what you ask for. They let them motherfucking Jets into the playoff because they knew. Well, and I'm just going to say this is my conspiracy theory. That they felt like, all right, what could stop the high-powered offense of the Indianapolis Colts? Strong defenses. Now, if the Steelers, Ravens, Chargers get in, that's 3 tough defenses you potentially got to go through. Don't let at least one of these tough defenses or one of these teams that's tough for us not get in. And let's let the team with a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach over there, let's let them in. So you lay down your players and you give the Jets the inside track to the playoffs. And lo and behold, they got really who they would probably want out of all these teams that were in the playoff tournament. They got who they want. They got the team with the inexperienced quarterback. Anybody know a good receiver on the Jets?
Braylon Edwards got.
Braylon dropped the ball. Edwards.
Good point, Country.
The cat from Purdue
calling me right now.
that caught the touchdown pass.
So all we talking about is we talking about some above-average NFL receivers, right? They got what they wanted. But you know what? Sometimes you need to be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. I'm going for the Jets on an upset. And why? Because even though I picked the NO, I really would like to see the Jets make it. And then if Brett Favre make it, I'd love to see him go against a team that he shitted on. You feel what I'm saying? That would be an interesting Super Bowl to see because I like defense and I like running the ball. So I'd love to see it. I'm going with the Jets in the upset.
Well, I like the Jets for one simple thing is that Rex Ryan will have them ready. There will be no fear. There will be an understanding. Sean Green in the running game, Jones in the running game. The key point to this is establishing your running game to Indy's defense. Indy's defense has ends with what's my man name, Mathis and
Freeney and
Freeney
Yeah.
coming through. But the thing is, you don't run away from speed, you attack speed.
Right at
You go straight ahead. And I see it right now where this game is going to be so powerful and so beautiful. People are going to be like, well, why is Peyton doing this? How is this happening? You put Revis on Reggie Wayne, and you put Bart Scott on Dallas Clark, and you pretty much got your game set up. You tell Austin Collie what you going to do. If he can't do nothing, that's it.
What about the young Haitian brother, man? You think he
Oh,
might
Pierre, because
his
his mind is still gone. No, brother, I feel for you, I understand, but his mind is still gone on something else.
Benefit? I mean, if
Yeah.
I think
Pierre
he's
Garçon.
ready to play.
Yeah, I'm going Indy. I just really think that the Jets may run out of options and steam and power. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the game plan is exactly what they have to do based on what they have. They have to run the ball. They have to be physical. It can be done. You know what I'm saying? Now, the football player in me is rooting for the Jets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have to say that because, you know, you definitely want to go for the person that might be too small, a little slower, but if they do all the right things with the right heart, they can overcome. I'm with that. I just don't see it happening against the experience of Peyton Manning, and their defense has something that they are trying to prove.
Hey, I'm going to pose this question to you. I'm going to play Jeopardy for you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Root, why are you so worried about Sanchez and his performance in this game?
I'm not worried about him. I'm gonna tell you like this. I think Rex Ryan is doing exactly what I would do with my fat ass if I was up there. You do what I tell you to do. We're gonna do it the safe way. We're gonna run. They got two damn good running backs and they play balls out defense. That combination right there is hard to beat. Now, when we look at the Colts, their coach, I'm going to give him more credit. This is not a George Seifert type thing. This brother is making sure.
What's his brother's name?
Jim Caldwell.
Yeah.
Caldwell used to be Wake Forest's
what's going on, fam?
He's crossing his T's and dotting his I's. He's making sure that this shit don't go wrong
You know how we
because
do
he
it.
understands how it go. But what I'm thinking is that you got some players, this is their first time around in this playoffs. We already mentioned Garçon. Garçon is good. Then they got this another guy taking Gonzalez's place. Collie. I mean, he's good as well.
BYU.
But what I truly think, we talk about Darrelle Revis, but that whole defense for the Jets, they're a good defense overall.
Yeah.
They showed that. They proved that. Leonard and the rest of the guys, I don't know all the names. They're missing their main run stopper as well, the big guy. They got
Ellis.
Yeah.
Not Ellis. It was a guy prior to that. They've been marching on without him.
Bob Sanders?
No, we talking about
No,
the
that's
Jets.
Jets.
They lost him early in the season when they played the Dolphins, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm sorry.
they're doing what they're doing and they're doing it well. My hat's off to the Jets. They say it's an upset. It wouldn't be an upset to me.
Chop Shop, Hood Guru behind the camera, my man, the Happy Snorer, Righteous D.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah, man, we did hear it. It was louder than the thunder in California.
Y'all losing shit. I gotta go work, make some money to pay these bets off, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Can you handle that, boy?